Thank you. Choose a job from one of the 6 job
Beard
rosters.
is back.
Beginners might want to start with the tutorial jobs.
Yeah, I did the first. I thought there were only 5. Nah, there's 3. So yeah, I did tutorial.
Caboose washer jobs are very simple. Beginners welcome. Hobo bouncer jobs aren't too difficult. Just about anyone can have fun with them.
Alright. So, how many of these can I do in 2 hours? And will anyone show up to witness my failings?
If you want a challenge, grease monkey jobs are for you.
Oh no, they're starting you right away with the math job. Hi, Jester. You get to see the trains this time, Jester. And you get me to see me fail at math. Basic 2nd grade math. Are you fucking ready for this? Alright, time for math.
It's fun with numbers time. A little addition, a little subtraction, some cool trains. Just get things to add up. And, oh yeah, use all the numbers.
Wait, do I have to use all the numbers? I hope not. I thought I didn't have to use all the numbers, and that's what tripped me up last time. To be fair, 2nd grade math is hard. Stop mocking me! Alright, so we have to do addition and subtraction, and these are all the numbers. Is this an educational game? It's like a... It's like a sort of... It's described as like a family game with like... It's like model trains, as you can see, with different jobs. Each of the levels has one math level. They're not all like this. It just so happens that the 4th level challenges start you off with a math problem. So, no, it's not educational. It's like... It's more like puzzle solving. So, I gotta use all these numbers. And I am incredibly smooth-brained. And do I actually have to use all the numbers? Because if I have to use all the numbers, then that's going to be a problem. You know what? I'm going to test this. I want to see if you actually have to use all the numbers. Let's see here. Well, right up here, we could do a 3 plus 2 equals 5. Let's see if that actually works. It literally told me that, but the last time, the second time they have you do this, it says in the info that you can use all the numbers. Like, it doesn't strictly say, hey, use all the numbers, you dumb bitch. I'm gonna test it. Because if I don't have to use all the numbers, I won't use all the numbers. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours. I don't have to use all the numbers. Okay, then. I show just how weak I am right at the start by not using all the numbers. And I think I've already spotted our next equation. Yeah, they're trying to fool you. They're like, you gotta use all the numbers, bro. No, you don't. You know what? Let's just call this the speed run. This is the math speed run. Speedrunners don't use everything, right? Why do all the math when you can do the bare minimum? How big is that? I might need to spin it around. So for those of you who have popped in, I'm basically just doing this because when I was a kid, obviously this was all... Some of these things were actually pretty challenging. Some of these jobs, the later ones. So I never beat the game, really. Ah, you can only spin it. There's enough room to spin in place with just one of them. So this is just kind of for my benefit, just to complete a game that I never completed. I did play around with this a lot when I was a kid, actually. I think I could do the first 3 like I have done, but then you get to, like, the last 3, and it starts getting pretty rough. Wait, now this one goes up there. It's 8 minus 4. Not 8. Not 4 minus 4 does not make 8. Kind of annoying I get to spin around to get all these in there, but that's alright. That's fine. I'm sure there's some big-brained kids who played this game who were able to use all the numbers, but I'm not one of them. Even to this day. Oh, wait a minute. It brought that other equation back. Motherfucker. So I do still have to use all the numbers, just not all at once. That's what I thought was gonna fuck me up. I probably just gave up as a kid thinking, oh, I have to use them all at once. You just have... you can use them, like, one at a time. Okay. Alright. Let me just sort this out, then. 6 plus 1 equals 7. 9 minus... 9, 8, 7. 9 minus 2, it equals 7. 3 plus... okay. Alright, I'm having trouble now. Okay, no, I do have to use all the numbers. No. My brain, I can feel it smoothening rapidly. Nine minus 7 equals 2. Ah, shit. At least there's not a time limit. Oh, my brain. Why did they have to start me off with math? These are the worst ones. These are the worst ones in the whole game, and this is what I am leading off this segment with, is math. Six plus 1 equals 7. But I need, like, 2 big numbers to subtract, like, 7 minus 6 equals 1, but that just leaves me with a 9, a 2, and a 3. Maybe I should have used multiple numbers first, like at least double digits, and then I would have less numbers that I'd need to tinker around with here. I'm trying to do this in my head and not resort to using a calculator, but I think I probably should, otherwise we'll be stuck here forever. Jester, help me! Jester, you're better at math, aren't you? Help. Alright, I'm thinking in small numbers. I'm trying to do these one at a time. Let's try pairing them together. So how about... How about 71? What can I do with 90, 91? Putting the 9 front would be too big. I think I'm on the right track now, though. Let's do this with subtraction. That might be better. I'm better at math. Well, I don't know. I'm dumb. I just assume that everyone around me is smarter than I am. I'm gonna use a calculator. I'm just gonna straight up admit it. I'm just gonna No, don't make noise the moment I fucking start swiping at you, phone. Take solace in the fact that you're certainly smarter than you. That's debatable, but... Okay, I think I'm on the right track here, but I'm just gonna speeden the process up by trying a little cheating. How about this minus this? Or this minus... How about minus? Well, 71 minus 62 would equal 9, but then I'm left over with a 3. Hold on, if I'm left with one number, does that fuck me up? I mean, it probably will. Alright, another way I can do this to get the numbers over here faster is detach and do this. Wait a minute, that doesn't actually do it because I'm still over here. I'm going to hope that the game takes mercy on me and I can just place... Alright, we can place 9. Because 9 is the end result. Wait a minute, 9 needs to go down there. And I put 7 there. Why would I do that? I'm panicking. I'm entering a math panic. Arithmetack. I'm having an arithmetack. That's what's happening right now. Don't worry, Jester, please. The game gets way better than this, I promise. Wait a minute. What am I doing? The spaces aren't over here. I have to do addition. Ah! No! How could I be so foolish? I have to add... Okay. Wait a minute. I have a 9. Do I have a 1? Yes. I don't have a 0, though. Fuck. Alright, well... Alright. Alright, let's have a think here. Like, let's try... I'm gonna use the calculator. I'm just gonna use the calculator. I want this to go faster. How about 97 plus, like... 6 equals... No, this isn't gonna work. I need to use more numbers. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. How about... No, 9 plus 1 won't work. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Fuck it. I could do 1 plus 2 equals 3. That's final offer. I'm trying to bargain with the game now. Keep in mind, there's 4th grade math and 5th grade math. This is only going to get worse. This is only going to become worse. Hold on, I'm just gonna drop this 6 right here. I won't be able to do anything with the 9, the 6, or the 7 in the subtraction area. So... surely it will either fail me or pass me for doing what I could. Fuck.
It's fun with numbers time. A little addition, a little subtraction, some cool trains. Just get things to add up. And, oh yeah, use all the numbers.
You know, I didn't want to embarrass myself by, like, cheating playing Claw or any other game, but I don't think I would feel that much shame if I've already admitted that I'm bad at this. Well, let me try using more numbers this time. Let me try... What was the equation I was doing? You know what? Let's just put a pin in that, and I'll actually move ahead to the jobs that are actually fun. I hope.
Oh dear! Oak Valley Ecology Alert! Our cleanup crew has collected oil from a spill on the lake. Recycle the oil and any other nasties you find, and keep Oak Valley green.
Okay. It's like a regular working job. Easy, right? Easy. So where's the oil? Here's the oil. Well, shit, that's easy. That's an easy first delivery, at least. I wonder if there's a website that you can just input a bunch of numbers into that will just come out with all the things that you need. I'm not even gonna pretend that I'm smart in this instance. Just... yeah. Shameful. I wonder how many children were actually able to do all that all on their own, or how long it took them.
You have a new delivery. A new load is available.
God, that's pretty loud. And see, now this is what it's really all about, making deliveries, but there might also be hazards along the way.
A new load is available.
Oh, can I get across the bridge before the duck destroys me? Yes, I can. Fuck you, duck. And here's the thing also, I don't want to just look up the answers, because that's almost as bad, if not worse. I want to at least try to flex my brain. That's it for the oil. Now we load up on the... Oh, the parts are already in the gondola for the RC cars. Slick Willie's Oil Refinery. That'll let me take all these, right? No, don't go straight back. Also, I forgot to update the stream information, and I think it's supposed to be able, you're supposed to be able to update it on the fly, but in my experience, the VOD will always be whatever you started the stream with. So yeah, maybe this isn't the most exciting game to watch, but fuck it, I wanted to do it. It's easy and it works. I didn't have to do anything to get this game to work. I just had to set up a prearranged filter in OBS so that it would capture the right part of the screen that the game appeared in. That's all I had to do.
That's the wrong way on a one-way track.
Don't you tell me what to do. Recycle a wreck scrapyard. Pappy Scrappies. There's a train in there. Who would just... I mean, it's important to recycle your trains. What's this over here? A quaint rustic town. Alright, I gotta back up a little bit to actually fit this load in there. Load.
A new load is available.
Fit the load! Yeah. Alright, now we gotta get the scrap all the way over to the refiner, to the steel mill, and then take the steel all the way down here to the cargo crane. And we're pretty much almost done with this one. The ones for the first three are like super, super easy. It's once you get down to about, wait, no, why did I come down here? I'm not ready to come down here yet. It's with the fire stoker and like whistleblower jobs. Those are the ones that get really tough. And then the math one here that gets tough real early. Doesn't even have the decency of terminating the mission itself once you fucked up. It's just like, oh, it's just gonna keep going. You fucked up, but you can just stare at the failure that you are. You could, oh geez, you could bring the camera all the way up here. Whoa.
That's the wrong way on a one-way track. A new load is available. This load is too large. It needs
dicks.
a flat car.
The flat car's too far forward. I have to ride the fucking train all the way around. Well, at least I got plenty of time. I won't be setting any records. They're mermaids in the lake there. And apparently a monster, but you're not going to see that. There is no monster in the lake. Everything is fine. I have never seen a bridge like this in real life. I don't think I've ever seen a bridge like that. Alright, now I'm gonna pay attention so that I can actually pick up the load. Let's turn the icons off. There we go. Nice big hefty load of steel. I forget exactly what the challenges even are in the last two stages, aside from, again, the math ones. And then there's the little sister challenges, which there's one of each, but those ones are easy. I don't think those ones actually get hard at all. It's just a standard, like, sorting job. That took way too much time.
Marvelous, simply marvelous. You cleaned up the oil and converted scrap metal into usable steel. Bravo.
Yes, bravo. Yes, indeed. Oh, goodness.
Somebody forgot to send a load roster with a train. Now nobody knows what's where and which is which. Most confusing. Best match the pairs of cars and straighten this whole thing out.
Previously, we fit the load. Now, we have to match the load. Oh boy, yeah, then there's these that just get progressively more massive. RC car, stockings, nuts and bolts, robots, cookies, t-shirt, people. Why are there people in a boxcar? I don't know. Sleigh, toy dinosaurs, stocking, nuts, dinosaur food, bouncy balls, presents, Christmas tree, oil, wheat, shirt. Where was that shirt? There was a shirt up here. Can I get a shirt? I know there was a shirt up here. Come on, come on, come on. Well, I accidentally found that. Oh, jeez, there's so many. There's people. People was up here. 57 attempts. Oh, jeez. Oh, I only have 3 minutes. Shit. I gotta be doing this way faster. Fruitcake? Manure? Scrap? Christmas tree. Gear. I forget where that was. Cookie. Grapes. Accidentally found dinosaur food. There's like a clown? A boxcar full of clowns? Okay, bouncy ball. Lion food? Where was the lion food? A. Can I get an A? Yes, I got an A. Can I get an A? Can I get a reindeer? Can I get some reindeer? RC car parts. Found some RC car parts. Petroleum. The number 8. Toy dinosaur. Was that up here? Was that over there? I don't know. I don't know. There it is. There's a dinosaur. I got the toy dinosaur right here. Got some diesel. Got some diesel. Isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely? Oh, there's a reindeer again. That's very good. That's very good. Cattle. Hey. 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 Hey! Grapes. We found ourselves some grapes. Isn't that great? Isn't the grape great? Got some robots. Got some robots right there. Got these statues. Oh, yeah, there they are. Oh, isn't that just fucking dandy? Now I gotta go through all these and figure out which ones were which. Got the balls, got the balls, got the balls. Who loves balls? Who loves balls? Jester loves balls. Yes, that's right. My good friend Jester right there in the audience. He loves balls. Limestone. We got limestone. I can't keep doing the voice. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible entertainer. I keep mixing the animals up. 8. I found the 8. Lion food. Where's the lion food? It was right here. No, that's the cow. Where's the lions? Running out of time. 32 seconds left. 222 attempts. Oh, jeez. Do they actually get bigger than this?
Oh my, you certainly cleaned up that nasty mess.
Yeah. I hope they don't get any bigger than that. That was nuts.
I've got a game for you.
Ah, she's back.
It's really hard. Here comes the cars. Keep up with me if you can.
This is just like the last one, but... This is just like the last one, but she moved the cars forward so that they're right in front of me. So, Jester, because you didn't see this before, basically this girl thinks that I'm her brother and keeps breaking into my house to fuck with my train set. And then she holds my train set hostage. That's basically what... that's the plot that I think that's actually going on here, because I don't have a sister. Kill her? I don't think I can. I don't know how she keeps getting in. I think she's a I think she's some kind of sorceress or some kind of demon. I keep blocking all the doors and windows, but she keeps getting in here. I think she's too powerful. This one's a bit slow. Like I said, these are... No matter which one this is in, this is easy. I don't know how she's going to make this harder in the next two. Again, this is the same layout as before, but rather than the train cars signaling off to the right, they're just right up the middle here. Yes, in the middle and right up that way. I think this is actually some kind of sealing ritual. The demon is trapped in the trains, and every 1,000 years, she tries to break free. She starts to break free, and you have to complete the ritual in order to ensure that she is contained. It's probably something like that. Checks out? Yeah. You know, I've been trying to solve this mystery ever since I was a little kid. It's just like, I don't have a sister. But now we've cracked the code. The ritual must be complete. She's been running free for maybe 15 years because I haven't played the game in that amount of time. It's time for you to go back into your cage, demon. Yeah, the last 15 years have been really hell. Yeah. She's been out there causing havoc, and once we complete the ritual, the world will be safe again. And it's just this one left, then one more tanker, and one more stock car with, not stock car, flatbed. It's all my fault. It's because Now, see, that's just the easy way of fixing the ritual, but if I can complete every single level, I seal her away for all eternity, and the ritual will never need to be performed again. And with it on YouTube, I can just replay the video rather than doing the ritual again. Got her now.
Pee-waddle! You win again. This is really starting to get to me.
I've angered the demon. She knows that I'm onto her. Also, did she just say pee-waddle or peow? No idea. She's coming for... She can't. She's sealed. I've sapped her power, at least until she challenges me again in the next round. Next mission.
Here is mission. Track never finished. Must place new track so to make deliveries. Use least track you can. Press play to test track.
Oh, well, this is easy. Most of the work's already done for me. All the work, most of the work is already done for me. Come on. This isn't tough. Why is this? This should have been an easier job. I see what's going on here. If we do one of those... Absolutely an educational game? I mean, I guess. It definitely was geared to kids. Almost assuredly. But I don't know, man. I never figured out the latter two job. Like the fire stoker and whistleblower jobs were pretty tough to my recollection. I don't remember ever beating any of them. Or more than one of them. Well, looks like it's done.
Here is mission. Track never finished. Must place new track so to make deliveries. Use least track you can. Press play to test track.
Now, I just remade the trap. Do I
Here
actually...
is mission.
No, don't do
Track
it again.
never finished.
I'm sorry.
Must place
I didn't
new
mean to
track
activate
so
you
to
again.
Make deliveries.
Accented
Use
person.
least track you can. Press play to test track.
Hold on a second. If I end the job right there... No, I do have to do... Because back in tutorial, there's a couple build your own track things, which is more like a sandbox kind of mode. But they don't... You just have to complete building the track. So that's why I exit out there. Easily the worst Russian accent I've ever heard. Too bad Herania isn't here. He's from Ukraine. He probably could have told us exactly how bad it was. He probably could have told us exactly how bad that accent was.
Here is mission. Track never finished. Must place new track so to make deliveries. Use least track you
Alright,
can.
so you have to make the track
Press play
and you have to make the
test track.
deliveries. You also see like little like hints and nod towards other Sierra games. Like, I guess they had an RC car game. In fact, I think that's on the game case. Was one for... I think there's a demo that's included in this game for 3D Ultra Golf. Grand Rush aren't getting along right now. True, but he did mention... He was talking about differences in the language. Like, Ukraine is much more difficult. Which I didn't know. But he knew, because he's from there. You learn things sometimes. Did I complete the track? Just give it a once-over. Looks pretty complete to me.
Here is mission. Track never finished. Must place new track so to make deliveries. Use least track you can. Press play to test track.
So the gimmick for this one was just rebuilding the track. There isn't even a time limit. This one isn't even hard. This one's easy. This is just a nice, relaxing thing to do. Let's just get all the refrigerator cars right next to each other. Stick the tanker right there. There are cabooses in this game, but I haven't seen them in most of the jobs, probably because they're not that often required or used. I mean, they're not useful, they're just kind of there. How dare you say that about my mom, Jester? How dare you?
Time penalty.
Oh no, time penalty. Whatever will I do about the time penalty? Fucking time penalty. There's no timer. Oh, that does not look right. You probably don't see tracks laid like that in real life. What is this? It's an ice house. Makes sense. And then we got some pigs here. Alright, Alright, so this one's just a nice, leisurely, build the tracks and then do your thing. This one is super easy. What is it doing in the 4th level? I don't get that. That doesn't make any sense. Pick up some pigs. Alright, I'll take it around back this way, and then we can go shooting right down this way. Milk and manure goes in open top. Why would you put manure in an open top? That'd just stink up the place. Now that just don't seem too sensible to me. No, sir. I guess that would be the easiest way to load it. That's true. And a big machine. Big machine, it just flips the car upside down. I've only seen one of those in this game so far. One of those just car flippers. I don't think I've even seen one of those either. Then again, there aren't a lot of trains around here. I think, like, there is a train station, and I rarely see the passenger trains, and I think it's mostly just freight. But even those you don't see that often. So nothing really gets unloaded here. They just pass through. It doesn't look like any new jobs are gonna pop up. This looks like a very simple case of one thing to do. Wait a minute, don't go up there. That's not where I want you to go. That's the station. We have 3 deliveries that just need to go right here. Used to have an old train station, play paintball in the area. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. There used to be a train going through the town that I grew up in, but all the track got torn up long before I had even seen that town for the first time.
Marvelous, darling. New track is working most well.
I think I could even tell what building used to be the train station. It would have been the lumber yard, because it had that sort of train station look to it, and I imagine all the space in the back used to be where all the track used to be. But they tore all that up there's like no sign that it actually used to be a train station. Anyway, give me something more challenging that isn't math.
Agent Semaphore here. Your assignment, monitor strategic interchange. No controlling of trains, but can change semaphore signals. All depends on you. Must get trains through.
Uh-oh. Otherwise, that happens. Okay, now this is something that'll actually take some effort. Oh, there's another one.
That's a fender bender.
Oh, boy. Okay, now we got ourselves
Agent
something
Semaphore
challenging.
here. Your assignment, monitor strategic
A
interchange.
beam sit right away.
No controlling of trains, but can change semaphore signals. All depends on you. Must get trains through.
Let's leave them green, and then we can... Strategic access. Also, turn the map on. That's probably... this isn't challenging. I just beans it right at the start because I was just fooling. There you go. This is easy. This is easy. This is easy.
Marvelous, darling. Now go for high score.
High score? Oh, jeez. Move! Move! Stop! Stop. Go. Uh-oh. Oh! No! Go! No! Stop! Stop! Ah! Oh, they really start throwing them at you.
Not to worry. Mission was impossible. Entire country salutes you.
Almost 2 whole minutes. Well, I probably could go for longer, but I will stay satisfied with my... Why would they give me an impossible mission? How many people died to satisfy whoever was responsible for this? Clearly a supervillain is involved. It's the girl. I thought I had her contained. She's out. She's fucking out. She fooled me.
Dagnab if the new mayor don't want to turn the east side of the valley into a tourist attraction. Appreciate it if you'd help him get the construction moving.
Okay, I saw the look in the mission listing before this. This is a 5-parter. This is a big 5-part mission. That's gonna gradually see everything change. Okay. Well, what do we got? There's a broken track, and there's a rock slide. Well, alright then. What is the tourist attraction even gonna be, though? That I don't remember. Nitroglycerin. Building materials. Construction equipment. What do I need nitroglycerin for? Alright, well, I guess we'll get started by just pushing the rocks out. And we'll just go ahead and stick this down here. And then we'll need to back up and get this and get the track layer out. See, I don't really know a lot about trains, to be honest. I know my dad messed with model trains for a bit. He used to have, like, a big set. And he used to tell me about the trains around where he grew up. Like, there were just a bunch of wrecks. And that he and his buddies would pick up cobalt pellets from the wrecks. And then they would head on down to the river to fish. And they picked up the cobalt pellets because they needed ammo for their slingshots, because the rats were so big that they would attack, like, children. So some of them would have the slingshots to shoot the rats to keep them away, while the others gathered up firewood, and then they'd start a fire, because the rats were still afraid of fire. Is that enough clearance for me to move the... No, it isn't. I have to move this back further. But yeah, moral of the story is that animals are stupid. Alright. I think I want to move the rock layer back to... rock pusher. Guys told me a story about how he made a miniature cannon when he was a kid. Now that sounds like fun. Ah, I forgot to switch that back. Alright, need to drop some stuff there at the station. Do I have enough clearance to get the... No, I don't. Alright, this one's a lot of back and forth. Now we need to get to construct some construction equipment back up that way, so just push that back. I mean, shit, that sounds like a miniature cannon. That sounds like fun, though. I wish I was smart enough to make miniature cannons when I was a kid. Wouldn't have had a river to fire them into, though, unless I really went walking. I see what's happening here. I'm gonna need to put the cars on the front now and pull this one. I'm gonna need to put these ones like off screen where they can't get in my way. I bet that's a one-way thing down there, so if I can't move back far enough...
That's the wrong way on a one-way track.
I knew it.
That's the wrong way on a one-way track.
Oh, it was that close to me? Are you fucking kidding me?
That's a fender bender.
I'm gonna have to redo
Nap
all
if
this
the new
shit.
mayor don't want to turn the east side of the valley into a tourist attraction. Appreciate it if you'd help him get the construction moving.
Beans did again. They don't give you a lot of track to work with here. There's no way to turn most of this around either, so you're pretty stuffed as far as... Now, what am I doing? I can... Wait, no, I still have to fix the track, of course. You fool. I mean, no matter where I put that, it's where I put either of these when I'm done with them, they're just gonna be in my way. I need to use the front of my car to push them in, otherwise I'll have to back them in one at a time. And that's not gonna be fun. So I think... Well, I can pull them out and stick them into whichever of these things. Can I get the nitroglycerin in here? Is there enough clearance? Definitely not. Definitely not. This would be a lot more helpful if there was like a second car, but then again, where would I put it? Actually, you know, okay, here's a better idea. Here's a better idea. Let's get this load of construction materials into this depot here. What are these guys? Cordon Passenger Depot. Why is there just a random passenger depot here? Also, it's not enough onto the loading bay for me to offload it. Okay, so scratch that plan. I'm just going to stick this right to where the game apparently wants me to put it. And you know what? I should just leave the car here. Wow, what a novel concept. There's a space up there for all the cars sticking out my ass. Why didn't I do that before? Because I don't use my brain. Until it's too late. And everything goes horribly wrong. And then we end up in places like this. Now I can stick the other car there and get the nitro to where it needs to be. In fact, let's just get the nitro to where it needs to be right now. Because that is definitely small enough to fit in a loading bay. There we go. Alright, there's probably not enough space for me. Galaxy Brain! Jester! Galaxy Brain!
That's a fender
Galaxy
bender.
Brain!
Dagnab if the new mayor don't want to turn the east side of the valley into a tourist attraction. Appreciate it if you'd help him get the construction moving.
The dangers of streaming. The moment you look away at the wrong moment while you're doing the wrong thing, and then everything explodes. God, flips the fucking speed indicator around on you. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? You know what? It's gonna be fine. You know why? You learn these things the hard way, and then you get better for your eventual speedrunner career. This is all just training for when I become a professional speedrunner. And I speedrun not just I professionally speedrun every train game that's ever been made. There's like 6 of them. It probably isn't that hard. Well, why yes, Jester. I do think you're a fool. You fool. I mean, you have claimed that you're stupider than me by not being able to do 2nd grade math. Let's be honest here. You've already you put yourself at my level. Being facetious there. Well, why didn't you do the math then? When we were on the math level, we're gonna have to go back, and I'm gonna have to listen. I'm gonna rely on you. Now you're telling me that you can do math. Want to watch me suffer? You think this is a joke to you? You think I'm doing this stream for your amusement? Well, Yes, I am, but fuck you. Alright, this time I won't just crash the cars into the flat car. Hooray. I don't think I need to move these down here at all. I just have to back up. I've got enough space probably to pull the... No, wait, I won't. It's okay, I'll have to come back here then. It's fine, it's fine. This is easy. This is easy. I just have to grab the first two cars. Alright, let's be careful backing these up so that I don't... There we go. I can offload these two, and then there's plenty of room to just... I'll just leave them there, and I'll go back and get the last one. Well, I have to back up 2 times because I have to stick this boxcar somewhere. This is a 5-parter thing. It's gonna take that long just to build this tourist attraction. Alright. Last and final load. I don't remember how complex this gets, but if it's a 5-parter, I can only imagine that there are going to be some twists and turns in this plot. What are they even building? A sphinx? I think they're actually building a sphinx in the middle of the forest. Normally you can hover over things and get like a little text box. Why does this say reindeer passenger? Wait, no. Rheinfelder. I thought that said reindeer passenger station. Oh, they're building. Oh, they're building a coliseum. Okay.
Thanks for your help, partner. This project looks like it's going to cost a bundle.
And they're not paying me nothing.
Full steam ahead on the mayor's tourist project. To keep the construction going, best deliver all the loads. And hey, don't forget to throw up that bridge over the lake.
Okay. You want me to build a bridge, and then there's all this... They set up all this just to build a single coliseum. Oh, but some houses are being built. This isn't just a ploy to build tourism, building a whole new town here. Alright. Okay, looks like we gotta keep people fed. That's one way. So I gotta make sure our car's not too long. You can see all the original track. Like, that's where they built a steel mill where that one passenger thing was. They pulled the other track out. This is still the same. The map is evolving. Wow. Alright, well, let's... Need a diesel tank car. What happened to my diesel train? They just switched me out for a locomotive mid-job.
This load is liquid. It requires a tank car.
Alright, somebody wants some steaks. I can deliver those. Priority over grapes. Guess I'll pick up the bridge layer. let's just back this right on up. Wait a minute. I don't know if I can back this up. It's just short enough, so I can't pull this back. Well, that's just darn irritating. How would I even get that up there, then? Can I even attach to the front of it? I think I can. But then it's facing the wrong way. No, you can't hook up to the front of it. So all I just did was waste 2 minutes trying to attach something the wrong way. That doesn't help. Also, I attached the tanker and I didn't actually get the diesel fuel into it. Methinks maybe keeping the train this long might actually be a detriment to my ability to perform my duties as a train operator. Where am I even taking this diesel? I'm taking that up there. And the steaks are being delivered to... I didn't set... Wait, where are the steaks being delivered to? I don't even have a delivery point for the steaks, and I already picked them up.
You need to pick up this load.
Yeah, I'm aware. That requires an open-top hopper and the train is too big. I am not exactly going about this the smoothest way possible, I don't think. No, sir. Also, I'm definitely gonna need those flat blades. Flat blebs. When am I gonna need the gondola? Do I even need the gondola right now? For the gears, I think. No, that's for the boxcar. Cement also needs a boxcar, which doesn't really sound right, but alright. Wait, how did the train get turned around? Oh, right, it got turned around because I wasn't paying attention. Might help if I was actually paying attention to what I'm doing. You know what? I think picking up the steak right at the start was a mistake.
Full steam ahead on the mayor's tourist project. To keep the construction going, best deliver all the loads. And hey, don't forget to throw up that bridge over the lake.
I should have picked up the grapes first because I actually know where the grapes need to go. You see, it's only once you get to the level 4 jobs where they require a lot more thinking. Also, speaking of thinking, I picked up the tanker, and once again, I didn't pick up the diesel right away. Why do I do this to myself? You might ask. You know what? It's not that I'm even doing anything to myself. This is just what happens when people stream. All of my favorite streamers, well, most of my favorite streamers, they just miss stuff. And I understand why. It's because they're constantly looking away. Your perception, I'm experiencing it firsthand. Your perception really does drop when you're streaming. Like, that's a real thing that happens. You just suddenly lose all ability to perceive your surroundings properly. Alright. I'll take the grapes up here to the freight house. Actually, before I even touch those, where do I need to take the wood? That's just a flat car with... Flat car with stakes. That I can pick up right now. This is the most inefficient... This is what happens when you build your system with, like, very few roads. And you just... When the train budget and the roadworks budget is reversed, you just get a town that relies on trains constantly just going back and forth over a short area. I'm gonna need to find an area to drop off some of these cars. I don't need the gondola right now. In fact, I'm not even sure if I need the gondola at all. So I am going to drop both the tanker and the gondola, because I don't think I need either of them. I need to figure out how to get that... I need to figure out how to get the rail fixer up there. Alright, I need to detach these. Needs a load of steel, so I need to get more stuff up there. The gondola is required for the machinery. Doesn't look like there's anything else to use the refrigerator car for, so go ahead and load the meat up into it now. Can I even... No, I can't, because it's too big. And the gondola needs... You know what? I'm going to drop the gondola. I need it. Wait a minute. No, I don't need it. I thought I needed it for the machinery, but it said boxcar, didn't it? Yes, it did. I don't need the gondola. What am I doing? Gondola be gone. Now, I need to drop this again, because I don't know what to do with it yet. I think I just need to clear... I just need to get it out of there, because it's still in my way, and I can't get it to where it needs to go. So how about we put these over here. Oh, this is good. This is very good. We put the flat cars back where we found them. And we can't just back those out because now the flat cars are still in the way. Okay, this isn't really working out how I had planned, but okay. Okay, we'll stick the cars back here. Oh no, phone, please don't just make more noise at me. No, stop it. I'm streaming. Don't make noise. Stop. Stop it. Well, at the very least, without all the backload, I can pick up the ore. Right? Yes, I can. Look at this. Guys in carts could just wheel this shit over by hand rather than spend
A
hours.
new load is available. You have a new delivery.
Okay, that's where they want to meet. Ow. I don't think I need an open. I don't need to top the hopper anymore. So let's drop the boxcar for a second. Wheel this on back. I'll just leave this with the gondola and the tanker. Ooh, that was close. Ooh. Alright, refrigerator car, you go there for a second. For a hot second. And we just stick this back here as far as we can. There we go. Oh, hi, Moon. You can't believe I bought all the Train Simulator DLC? I know. This is what Train Simulator really looks like. Wait, was there something else I need to do down there? Nah, I'm good.
You need to pick up this load.
Ow. That's such a sharp, piercing sound. I never thought beard was that loaded. I don't even know. I just go into a trance whenever I see trains. Also, just pour the coal right into where the water's supposed to go. That's pretty good. And put the water right on the coal. There you go. That's how you do it. Now we're really cooking. Alright, I really need to figure out how I'm supposed to get this thing out of here. How much does it cost for all the Train Simulator DLC? I haven't looked at that. Or maybe I have seen it and my memory and my mind, my brain couldn't handle it and tried to black it out. Is that like one of those games with hundreds of dollars worth of DLC? $4,000? And I thought Sims 3 had an absurd amount of fucking cost. Fuck. What do you mean it's way more than 4,000? Oh, good. Okay. This thing's in my way, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna get it turned around properly, so Oh, wait a minute! You're supposed to back it up that way. I thought Wait. Oh, that's right. I didn't have to do anything fancy at all. Look, I'm building the bridge. It was really this fucking easy. And I can just leave it up here on the bridge. Fucking amazing. $10,205.31 for all the Train Simulator DLC. That's fucking mental. That's insane. And the worst part is that somebody has probably bought all of it. Like, the whole thing. Now, here's another question I have, and this might take a little bit more looking into, but did all of that DLC just come out at once, or has that, like, been over, like, a period of several years? I mean, that still doesn't excuse that much, but I don't know. Screenshots and Ender ones of a guy showing off that he had in fact bought every piece of DLC at the time. How long has that game been out? Nothing that can be said that can excuse that amount of monetization, but I am still morbidly curious as to what the hell's going on. Alright. We can't back these up, but we can set them right here. 6 or 8 years or something to keep updating the title to the current year. I mean, I guess some people really do love trains that much that they'd be willing to... I could have swore I've seen, like, some clips of that game. It didn't look that good. Unless I'm thinking of a different train simulator game. Oh, they made there's a Train Sim 2020. How terrifying. I don't even want to think about that too much. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the boxcar in here.
You need to pick up this load.
No, I don't want the train to go forward.
A boxcar would be better for this load.
Yeah, you can just shut up about the boxcar.
A boxcar would be better for this load.
Oh, right, I thought I was loading a cement mixer. I need the boxcar for both of these. They both need boxcars. Nothing here needs a gondola. Why is there a gondola? It's just they're taking up space. Why? Yeah, I'm just gonna stick these up here. There we are. Now I have enough room to get the fucking boxcar in here. There's your fucking cement. Bitch. Why put these on the back when they could just go in the front? Sometimes that's just what you gotta do. Sometimes you just gotta do it like that.
This load is too large. It needs a flat car.
It is a flat car. It just got sticks sticking up at the side. Don't fucking patronize me. With your flat car and your sticky flat car bullshit. Looks like just the one boxcar load left. This one confused me. I kept thinking that whenever I saw all the cars and I think, gee, I'll need all of them. But no, you don't need all of them. This isn't like the fucking math test. You don't need to use all the numbers here. You just need to use some of them. Some of them are just there to get in your way. Yes, it needs a flag. Jester, did you do the voice acting for this game? Did you fucking voice act the conductor? Great, that's gonna be your voice from now on. Whenever you type something in Discord or here, you're just gonna have that voice. Oh no, it's much too late. It's too late. You've cursed yourself. Oh no, my friend, it is much too late. And we finally did it. It took us nearly 18 minutes. Oh, you're gonna make more noise at me. Pointless notification.
That was some kind of fancy railroading. Good work, hombre.
Don't call me hombre.
Dang, the quarry workers have had it. They're going on strike. Got to get them a mess of ice cream or that quarry's going to stay shut down.
We're bribing the union with ice cream? Man, why don't they just do that in real life? There's the quarry. Jeez, this town got big. What is going on? We're not even just building a fucking tourist attraction anymore. We're supplying food and raising cattle. We're building up a whole damn town here. There's farms. This project's been going on for years. All right, so 2 loads of machinery parts, 1 load of cattle feed. More ore. Machinery parts. There's the bridge we built, which serves only the purpose of going entirely to the quarry. We don't have the ice cream available yet. That's probably what the cattle feed is for. We feed the cows, and then the cows make the ice cream. We have this big old train here. Oh, there's milk. We feed the cows, they give us milk. Then we take the milk and get the ice cream. Easy. It's all easy. Alright, better get this train moving. There's the fucking gondola again! Why is the gondola already started attached to my fucking train? I don't need the gondola. Nothing here requires the gondola. Surely not. Boxcar. The machinery requires a boxcar. The rest of this requires various forms of flat car. The layout of this train is atrocious. And I don't have the time nor the space to reorganize it into something useful. Wait, what?
That's a dang.
Okay, that doesn't loop all the way
The quarry workers
around.
have had it. They're going on strike. Got to get them a mess of ice cream or that quarry's going to stay shut down.
I knew it was one way, but I thought the one way only went into effect if the engine itself touched it. Clearly, I was mistaken. Back up. I hate trying to change the speed when you hit these, like, S-bends. They don't... Because the directions switch around on you. If you're in the green when you hit one of those and it hits the turn, it suddenly goes to blue. Alright, do they need any of this machinery down here? I don't think they do. Cattle feed and cattle. Alright. 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 This train's too big to go that way, so I'm just gonna go... It changed directions on me again. Stop that. I refuse your changing of directions. I thought I would get a lot more of this game done today, but clearly I was overly optimistic. Also, by the way, for those of you viewing, of which there are 2 of you, I've decided that Neo Scavenger is worth its own, like, full amount of stream time, rather than just, like, throwing an extra 2 hours on after I've done something else. So the next time I stream, it's gonna be, like, 4 or 5 hours of Neo Scavenger. Excellent. I certainly think so. Because I saw Tomato stream a little bit more of it. And what I've learned is it's the sort of game where everything can go horribly wrong, horribly quickly. No matter how much of a hotshot you think you are, it could all fall apart really fast. If you do it while I'm not here, I will discipline you. Well, presumably the stream will happen tomorrow, so you just have to make sure you're here tomorrow. That's all you have to do. Also, I see a space where I can ditch some of these useless cars.
You have a new delivery.
Ah! Is there a lumber yard near here? Because you want lumber now. Geez, these ones are just long. It's not even that they're challenging. These are just like long-form missions that need doing. Alright, first off, it switched directions on me again! Alright, let's put this car there. And I really need to get rid of this fucking gondola. Because nothing here requires a gondola. Why is it here? It's taking up space. Some of these tracks are too short. I can't be having extra wasteful, like, cars. I should probably get one of the refrigerator cars up front. Oh, this is gonna... Yeah, this game's not gonna be... This is just for my benefit, really, at this point. This game isn't gonna be gonna get that much more interesting. These are just getting long. Alright, we still need to get... Okay, well, here's what I can do. There are things that I can do here. I may as well get these machinery parts that keep switching directions. Alright, let's drop these 3 cars. Okay, I moved that one too back. It's sitting on the switch. I need the switch open. But yeah, Neo Scavenger, the ultimate Chad might beat the ultimate End. But what I did learn from Tomato's second stream of it is that it really is a matter of always picking strength. No matter what else you pick, you always pick strength or you lose. That seems to be just the tagline of the game is if you don't pick strength, you're dead. But some of the other skills are really useful to have. Just going full melee also looks like a mistake, because then you have no other practical skills to help you out. And some of them are really useful. So if I'm going to keep playing as that guy, but if he does die, we will pick some other sensible skills. Anywho, back to our regularly scheduled train broadcasting. I think I might need to ditch an extra car. I might just be wasting time here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I need to get rid of both of these other cars. Shit. Can I pick up the machine parts? The machine parts are right there. And what am I delivering here? That's the Bunyan Logging Co. And that's the sawmill. Might also help if I stuck some of these cars on the front of the train, because you can just do that. Alright, so while we're in the area, we can just pick up the machine parts that they need and just deliver them while we're up here. And then I'm just gonna leave the gondola up there because I don't need it, and it doesn't look like I'm actually gonna need it for any of the things that are required currently. Also question, have either of you played Masquerade Bloodlines yourselves?
A new load is available.
Flat car with staves. I ask because that is the next game I'm playing now that Half-Life is done. Blue Shift and Opposing Force, I just kind of want to break those games up a bit. So in the meantime, after the Neo Scavenger stream, I plan on starting a playthrough of Masquerade. Alright, I need the wood. I need the wood up front. Flat car with staves, let's pick that up. Oh, jeez, and look at where I'm delivering it. They should just have these things on a fucking conveyor belt over to the sawmill. Why do they need me to do this? Lazy, lazy assholes couldn't fork out a couple bucks just to pay a couple of guys to carry some logs over here. They're lumberjacks. They could probably carry them.
A new load is available.
All right. Well, I guess that's that. Where am I taking the wood? All right, the wood's going to the Coliseum. Shit, now I gotta load all these cars back up. Ah, jeez. Do I need the flat car? I need the flat car for the limestone. It's a big, heavy load, but it doesn't need the stakes for stabilizing. All right, let's... Let's get the boxcars. I'm just rearranging the train now. You just kind of have to. They really short you on these on the track placement. Jeez, I might call it a day for trains after I'm done with this mission. Depending on how much time is left, I might revisit the math one just to make my brain hurt. Yeah, let's get the open top. I think the only load that I need the flat car for is once these guys get their ice cream, they'll mine up the quarry. They'll mine up the limestone that we need. So until I need it, I guess I'll just leave it here. Also, I don't know if I need the box cars anymore, actually, now that I think about it. It doesn't look like I need the box cars anymore, so I think I'll just leave these here, too. There's probably not going to be any more wood deliveries, so I can just... Well, no, I can still stick it on the bottom with the flat car. Or better yet, I'll just leave it in the middle. I could be massively overthinking this and not even need to do all this work. Slow it down before you get somebody hurt. Alright. Time to back it on up. Do you know what car I forgot to leave behind? The fucking gondola. I forgot to put the fucking gondola where it belonged, which is not on my train. Yeah, slow it down a little bit. Don't wanna... We've already spent... It's only been 13 minutes, but it actually feels like way longer. How many years has it been since the mayor ordered this project to be built? How many souls have been trapped in the valley? Enough. This is only part 2 of... This is only part 3 of 5. Jester, it ain't enough. It's never enough. The constant speed switching is... Stop! I almost fucking ruined it. It started off blue, then went into green. When I tried to switch it, it went back to blue again.
A new load is available.
Alright, well, I got the wood, and now I've got the steel, so I can leave the flat car behind when I'm done. So now all that's left to do is handle all the cattle feed and such, and then we'll be,
This load is too large. It needs a flat car.
Oh, it needs a flat car. You don't say. I guess I don't need the hopper then, so let's just leave the hopper. I don't need the flat car with stakes anymore then. I'll pick up the flat car and then I'll... drop the stake car. Let me just get rid of this gondola real quick. I'll just stick it in the middle here with the boxcars. Also, I'm almost out of water. I gotta watch my fuel gauge. I've been riding around so much, I almost didn't notice I'm almost out of fuel. Which doesn't happen at all in the first 3 levels. It's only now that I've had to worry about fuel on a level where they didn't already start you out with almost no fuel. There's also this big space down here where I could also leave cars that I don't need. Which is exactly what's going to happen to the flat car. Wait, no, I still need the flat car. I still need the flat car. I still need it for when we get the limestone. Alright, now I gotta handle all this cattle nonsense. Oh, right, the fuel, that's right. I started thinking ahead and I almost forgot that I needed to pick up water. Alright, I think the lesson learned was that I couldn't back up far this way. Oh no, I could. Oh, this is a weird track. Why didn't they just have a track going across here? Why did they just have a cross track? In, like, the wrong spot. Who was responsible for this, and why were they allowed to live? I could have designed a better rail system, and I've never done it. Yeah, never mind. I think after this mission, that'll be it. I was gonna debase myself with more attempts at just making horrible sounds while trying to do math, but I think I'm just gonna leave it as is once we're done with this part of the job. I'll stare at the math the next time I play it, which probably, I don't know when that'll be, but it'll be sometime.
A new load is available.
I need to move the car around. It's also worth noting about Neo Scavenger that the most, like, random views that I've gotten on any of my streams have been for Neo Scavenger. And of all the streams I've uploaded to YouTube, the first Neo Scavenger stream was the first one to have somebody watch the entire thing. All 2 hours of it. Most of the ones I've uploaded to YouTube, people watch a cut like 20 minutes, then they kind of drop out. At least that's the average. So people are clearly interested in seeing that gameplay, that's for sure. That's for damn sure.
A new load is available.
Alright, I don't need the covered hopper or the animal car anymore, so I'll just leave those here. I like the simple things about this game. Just seeing the little people move around, the little images of the cars and the animation on, like, the animals just sort of milling about, minding their own business. This really is just a solid, you know, kid sort of game, really.
A new load is available.
Alright, second to final delivery. We deliver the ice cream to break up the strike, because that's what unions are for. They fight for your rights and worker freedoms and all that good stuff, and the moment you offer them ice cream, all is forgiven, and they're back to work. Just like in real life. Also, while the train is moving up, I just want to read this little bit here. The text for when you hover over this power substation. The K. Peel Memorial Power Substation. She fried herself on pizza receipts. It's probably referencing something, but I don't know. There's a gazebo. There's a power plant. There's a scrapyard. Here's your ice cream.
A new load is available.
And there's our stone. Final delivery. And the stream will end. Admit the quarry workers are hardcore as for fuck, what, these guys? Rodin's Rocks Quarry. The workers want ice cream. I think they changed the description of it just for this mission. They get their ice cream and instantly there's 20 tons of stone load onto the truck. I think what's really happening, like, they were already working before we gave them the ice cream. They just didn't want to give us the stone. I think they just really wanted ice cream. They suck at striking. I mean, they really do. But none of that matters. We got our stone.
Well, them boys are back to work thanks to your quick deliveries. Nothing settles a strike quite like a little rocky road.
Quick delivery? It was the ice cream was the last thing I delivered. I'm just gonna take a quick look at part 4.
Bad news, amigos. Last night, some jokers uncoupled the train and scattered it plumb across the valley. Construction schedule's pretty tight, so grab up them cars and get everything back on track.
Oh, that just sounds really annoying. some real jokers, some japesters. Well, look, there's some tracks here. I don't know why these are only one way. Quick delivery's almost 25 minutes. Well, some new track has been laid in the meantime. There's more animals that need feeding. Is there a description for the... Nah, it just straight up says construction site. There's a coal quarry now. Jeez, this part 4 is gonna be a fucking nightmare. I'm not looking forward to part 5. Part 5 is gonna be a mess. An absolute mess. I mean, hell, this is probably gonna take a good half hour as well. Jester, why would you say something that cuts me so deeply? I'm just kidding. I already knew that. Oh, look, and I was complaining that they didn't have, like, a cross track up here, but then they just did the same thing they did down here, up here, so you can't just turn... Who's responsible for the design? Anyway, that's... I just wanted to take a quick look at it. Oh no, there's 6 parts! Opening day! Uh-oh. I don't think you need to do this to unlock part 6. I just think you have to do all of these. Alright. Gee, I wonder what happens if I click website. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Hold on. I was gonna show it, but I'm not gonna. It just says... It's just a blank white page that says, Sierra, sorry, that page is currently unavailable. Oh well. Gob. Well, that was just some leisurely trains. Yeah. Just a game that I never completed when I was a kid because it gets really tough for it later on. Or it's just really time-consuming, as these last missions have been showing. And that's it. And stay tuned for probably tomorrow when big Neo Scavenger stream. Will Chad Punch Fight survive a full 5-hour stream? I doubt it. But we shall see. Or you were a kid. Well, I was an exceptionally dumb kid. Let me just put that on the table. I was probably the dumbest kid who ever existed in the 90s. Then again, I would have been more of an early 2000s kid, but yeah. Whatever. I was dumb either way. And I will continue being dumb with this game at another time. Probably after I've started my playthrough of Bloodlines. Have a good evening. And see you tomorrow, probably. It'd help if OBS was here so I could hit the stop stream.